About 10 years ago, I had a couple come into my office, and there was a little bit of a first for me in what we were talking about. Not because I'd never dealt with a couple who had had an affair before. The first was that one of them was a pastor. And as I talked to them, it kind of equally frustrated me and terrified me at the same time. It frustrated me because I thought, how could this happen to a pastor? And yet it terrified me because I thought, if it could happen to them, it could happen to anyone, it could happen to me. Hey, Daily Dosers, my name is Connor McFadden, and today we're talking about one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not commit adultery. And here's the thing, I want to talk about this today because it's not just a decision that we make one time. It's easy to think that, okay, I just don't have an affair and it's easy. No, in fact, an affair happens much sooner in a relationship and often sooner than you realize. I want to go to Matthew 5:27. I want to talk about the words of Jesus that would open up this concept in a way that it's really for everyone. It says, "You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart." Here's the thing. An affair isn't just a one-time decision. It's never the case where she wakes up and she looks over and goes, "Hey, you're not Bill. Why am I at the Bellagio and why are there all these bottles of alcohol everywhere?" No, that's not how an affair happens. You know that. An affair happens really in the heart. You see, it starts with a doubt or a decision, or maybe it's just even thinking, I deserve better. I deserve more. How come I'm not getting this anymore? And what starts to happen is that is a seed planted of something you're not getting, and it starts to blossom and a bloom in a way where slowly, daily, not even knowingly, you're going down that path of, hey, I deserve better, and wow, I see better. It's in this relationship, or maybe this marriage is better. And slowly we start traveling away from our marriage, our relationship, and towards another one. Maybe for you singles, it's the fact that you're lusting after a relationship. It becomes a fantasy, so much so that when you actually get in a relationship, the person you're with could never live up to the fantasy you created in your head. But what happens is slowly when we're doing this every single day, not even realizing that something, a plant, has started to grow in us. And that is the danger, is that we don't even know how big that plant is or that thing is and how far we've gone from our marriage. I want to introduce you to a word that's so important for you guys out there. This is the most powerful aphrodisiac you could possibly have. Your wife doesn't want lingerie for Valentine's Day or for birthday. That's always for us, right? Your wife wants your fidelity. That means that you daily are practicing this posture of, hey, what am I looking at? Am I looking at her? Am I thinking about her, or am I fantasizing about someone else? Am I moving towards her, or am I moving towards someone else or something? But here's the amazing thing, is if we're practicing this every single day, you will have that sort of faithfulness. You'll have that fidelity in a way that's so powerful, she will absolutely feel it and think it and know it, that she is loved. And from that, the very thing that helped this couple so many years ago is the very thing that helps us today, is that we could practice fidelity in a affair-proof our marriage. Daily Dose are so glad to be with you. Let's keep watching this series. You got work to do. I've got work to do. We absolutely love you guys. Have a great day.